Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I have my go-to everyday makeup look, super bronzy, super glowy, and only use 2 eyeshadows on my eyes. So if you're interested in this video or in recreating it, go ahead and keep on watching. Let's go ahead and jump right in. First step is priming. I don't use an actual primer. I use a serum that my aunt gets for me, and I specially order it through her. This is what it is. I really like it for my skin because it's super hydrating, which I need. I'm really dry. And it gets a little bit tacky, which is what you want. So it helps my foundation stick on. Well, stay on. Next, I like to go in with a little bit of eye cream under my eyes and on my lids. I do get super dry, so I do like to go in with this because it helps hydrate my under eyes. The one I've been using is QMS Intense Eye Cream, and I really like it. It's super hydrating. I use the littlest amount because it really spreads really well. And if you use too much, you use too much. So I like to spread it with my finger first and then dab it into the skin. And then I'll take the extra on my lids. After those 2 steps, I will go ahead and go straight into foundation. Currently, I've been mixing 2 just because this one's a little bit too dark for me. But I love the coverage of this one. And to lighten it up a little bit, I mix in the Matte and Poreless, which I also love. This is just a lighter coverage. So to get my perfect mix of coverage and shade, I mix these 2. And I really love how they look. Just go ahead and pump it onto my beauty blender. I'll put the Super Stay on first. I'll just do 1 or 2 pumps of it. Mix them in on my cheek. I'll do the most coverage on my cheeks and down, and then I don't really worry about the under eyes because I will go in with concealer, and that'll take care of that. Next up, I am going to go in with concealer. Again, I mix 2 concealers. I use the NARS and then the e.l.f. one. Again, I like the coverage of this, I like the shade of this, but I also like the dewy glowiness of this. So I'll take my NARS first. And then I'll do a little bit of the e.l.f. just in the corners to brighten.
And I'll take my same beauty blender.
Then for this inner corner extra, I like to just take it up into my lid. So So this is my face with foundation and concealer. As soon as I put that on, I like to set my face because I do crease really quick. Lately I've been using the Flower Beauty setting powder in the shade Yellow. Take that on my beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever. Set my under eyes first. Some on my nose. And then I don't bake. I don't like to look super bright under my eyes. So as soon as I put that on, I do like to melt it in with my damp beauty blender. Okay, next I like to go in with bronzer. My favorite bronzer at the moment is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Oldie but a goodie. I'll just take that on this Too Faced sponge and just go right here. After bronzer, I go in with blush. I use the Milani Luminoso, again, oldie but a goodie. It's still one of my favorites, and I love blush, so I do like overdo the blush. Take some down my nose, tip of the nose. Now that all of the powders are on my face, before highlight, I like to go in with setting spray. So lately I've been using the Florence Zero Chill Face Mist. It's super lightweight, and I like to cover my lashes. I let it set for like a couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna go straight in with highlight. Today I'm gonna use the Ofra Rodeo Drive. Now that our face makeup is complete and we're looking nice and dewy, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. Now that my brows are filled in, we can go ahead and jump into eyeshadow. My favorite palette to use for every day is the Soft Glam by Anastasia, just because it has a lot of pretty neutral colors in it. Mine is like super beat up. So for my crease, I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange. Now that I have the burnt orange color put all over my lids, I like to just take any gold shimmer shade. So my everyday eye look does only require 2 shades. Today I'm going to take Fairy. I'm going to take Fairy and a little bit of Glistening.
And I just pack that all over my lids.
So for this look, I don't cut my crease or anything crazy like that. I just like to randomly place the shadow, the glitter shadow on my lid and have it look more like natural instead of like super precise. I have our shadow on. That's all I do for my eyes. I don't wear any eyeliner on my bottom or top lash line. I just leave it how it is. I have eyelash extensions, so I feel like that's enough for me. But of course, if you typically wear it, go ahead and add that in now. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a bottom mascara to my bottom lashes.
Guys, this literally never happens to me. Literally ever.
So a little tip when this does happen, go ahead and let it dry before like trying to remove it, because if I do it now it'll spread. If I let it dry, if I wipe it off, it'll like come right off. So while that dries, we're going to go into lips. I'm going to use this lip liner by Morphe in the shade Sweet Tea. Once I outlined my top and bottom lip, I do fill it in a little bit. You can go ahead and leave it like this if you like a matte lip, but I usually prefer gloss. So I'll go in with my Kylie gloss. This is what it looks like with gloss. You can leave it matte on its own if you like matte, or if you like a gloss. I really do like the Kylie glosses. Okay guys, this is the end of my everyday go-to makeup look. If you like this look, enjoyed this video, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned for future makeup videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.